louder than the pin. Ain't that right, Tommy? Is he up there? Hell yeah, Tommy's still here. Hey,
He's
Tommy,
up
what's in the BizWiz, dog? He's like, man, what's that biz cake?
Oh, right now we got the Mando in there.
Oh, hell
And we
yeah.
also got the
I was like,
OG
this shit's
in there,
smooth. Now
platinum.
I feel bad giving it to Nels.
Got that platinum.
Mendo.
I was just playing. Yeah, that's just really good. Shout out to fucking BizWoods, and Bzzt Collective. Another thing right here that's going on. So what is it? Oh man, I thought this was I don't watch this fucking show, all right? Like I don't fucking watch this the fucking the what's that show that B-Real watches? That
Queer Eye?
no, that King of Thrones or some shit.
Oh,
The Game of Thrones, asshole.
Thrones.
What the fuck?
Hey, fuck you, dude. I don't watch that fucking shit, bro.
Dude, he just made Raz do
Yeah,
mad.
Game of Thrones, the greatest of all time.
Yeah, so apparently, man, they've been hunting these because I guess the thrones are all inspired by real life things. So they made a show that
Incest.
they're fucking hunting the actual life size thrones from the HBO hit Fantasy, and I guess they found the first one, and it's like somewhere in fucking Antarctica, and it's a real fucking throne. I guess they really built these things.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so people can actually visit these things, and has been the throne that was hidden in the north, and I don't know, it's fucking cool, man. The fact that you can find these thrones, you know how many fucking people will probably get hurt trying to take a picture there,
Plenty.
especially going in the snow and shit.
I mean, they go crazy over fucking little tulips and shit over in Lake Elsinore. They'll go
Dude,
crazy
bro.
over it.
I heard like there's like Disneyland crowds going there killing
Where?
all those flowers.
Just to see those stupid flowers
At the poppy-
near the freeway
at the
off the
poppy field.
15.
Hold on. Explain this. Say, what are you guys talking about?
Tell them, Sammy.
Dude, pretty much like there's these fucking little tourists because of the rain and these freaking poppy freaking like flowers popped up at
Because that's the
Lake
California
Elsinore,
flower,
yeah.
right? The poppy
Kinda,
flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these freaking people started showing up like it's fucking Disneyland, fucking killing Mother Nature, bro. Fucking stomping all over the flowers, taking pictures, laying down in the flowers.
for
and
the
shit like
gram.
that.
Like-
Just for the gram, bro.
Hold on, like,
Like-
what do you mean? Like they're just fucking up the
dude.
flowers for no reasons?
Yeah, like if Razdu can pull that shit up, dude, you'd be like, what the fuck, dude? That's a lot of shit.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
There's just a bunch of pictures of fucking people jumping up and down.
Hey, so it's a where is this again?
Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people go. Hey, all right. First of all, isn't the poppy seeds like? Doesn't it have heroin traits? Doesn't it put you to sleep if you?
Is that what happens? I don't know.
Yeah. Like okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the poppy flower, if you smell it, it causes you drowsiness and you knock out.
So that's why they're going. All these people are going there. Huh?
Dude, look at see, like they're fucking touring here. Like,
I thought everybody was going because they wanted to experience like the heroin effect of the fucking.
It all makes sense now. I didn't know that.
Of the pollen going in your fucking nostrils.
Because that's am I wrong? I'm right about that, right?
that's a lot of heroin, fucking.
It only happens once in a decade.
That's a lot of heroin.
The seeds break out, then
Imagine you can see
wildflower
someone tumbling
poppies.
down the hill.
We should do a high in heroin review. Nah, hey,
Heroin
what
and
is it?
hungry.
Have you ever smelled a poppy flower?
Hungry
dude?
for heroin.
Never.
I've never smelled one either, so I don't know if like that shit really works like
I
that.
don't even know if I've seen one up close.
What is it? I don't. It seems pretty weird, man. I don't know if I would. I want to try it. I mean, I'll smell them,
Yeah, right.
but
It's natural.
I don't know if I have to drive.
Man, these people are fucking stupid.
They're paying $10 a head
Look
to
at
do
these,
this shit.
Look at these motherfuckers. They're like, oh, look at this one. Look at this flower. They all look like a fucking next flower next to it, and for thousands of fucking.
$10 a head.
Oh God.
Fucking Lake Elsinore is making bank right now.
Dude, they never make money out there. They need it.
Yep.
I know, like people don't even throw a sesh out there. That's how much it sucks. You know,
I would
You're gonna
push
beat the
someone
Titanics
down
out
one of
there.
these hills.
Lake Elsinore. That's fucking. That sounds like.
Yeah, I'm down to roll down that hill.
Roll down that hill.
Yeah, why not? It looks fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
It looks
Get
beautiful.
all opiated out and shit.
If I'm gonna get fucked up, it's gonna be by poppy flowers.
Yeah, and it's
Poppy.
Papi.
It's Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So it's a natural high.
There was another thing, man. Dude, man, there's apparently, just how there's women coming out about the whole R. Kelly thing. There's people coming out of the works, and this is kind of confusing. So there's a Pennsylvania man that claims to have a tape of R. Kelly abusing underage girls. And what is it? It says it's not him. The singer's attorney says, adding that it was obviously now just open season on R. Kelly right now. So like apparently they're gonna take this to court, and Pennsylvania said that he had turned in a videotape over to law enforcement. It allegedly shows the singer abusing underage girls, and says he was disgusted and horrified by the tape, which he found by cleaning out. This is the part that trips me out right here. He found this while cleaning out an old box of VHS recordings at his home.
What the fuck?
Why would he have that then?
That's exactly my fucking question right there. Like, how do you come in touch with this fucking tape right here? Like, he must have filmed it.
Yeah, he for sure filmed it.
He had to have fucking filmed it.
Why are you in possession of child pornography?
So apparently
That's the best one right there.
What, the song?
Yeah.
I hope you're talking about the song.
So Dennis' lawyer argued that apparently the lawyer said that the tape was turned over to the United States Attorney Office in the New York Eastern District. They have not reviewed the tape, so they confirmed its contents. The media has not confirmed it yet, but their lawyers are declining it. But it's under full investigation, and if it is found out to be true, I think homie's not.
Pobrecito.
He's definitely he's
Faster than rabbits get fucked.
yeah, dude. He's pretty fucked after that, man.
I don't know, man. Do you really think he did it? Really, really, really?
I mean, yo, like he was peeing on that. He was peeing on what was it, Aaliyah?
Yeah, it was being on Aaliyah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that video.
Yeah, that's like, bro, that's
I'm
just
pretty sure that was R. Kelly peeing on a bitch.
You think he pooped on anybody?
Like, I don't know. Some chicks like getting dumped on their chest.
Hot
Yeah,
dumps.
that is disgusting.
Hot diarrhea.
Hey, bro, we're not gonna get into that fucking disgusting fucking. Like, you're fucking disgusting, Raz, dude. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
Razu loves that shit.
Well, in the video, fucking shows him pouring fucking doo doo all over this bitch.
That's
right
oh
here.
man, come on, dude.
Come on,
Look,
dude.
he's
Like, don't do
look at
that,
that.
bro.
That's
Like,
Dave Chappelle. What do you
You're
want?
fucking nasty, bro.
You guys sound like a bunch of fucking. I don't even want to say
Yeah,
it.
you guys sound like a bunch of PC pussies.
Yeah, you know
Wow.
what? Why don't you just put up two
Did you
girls in one cup?
did you
dog?
Yeah,
cry
bro,
when
show that.
fucking
Yeah,
you
why
watched
don't
the
you?
show?
You like that
One
shit so much, bro? Why don't you pull up two girls in one cup then, bitch?
I'll pull it up. I don't care.
You know
I
what?
told them to make that video.
We're gonna go out there and correct Razzie real quick. We're gonna get into a break and we're gonna come back with our fucking special guest, Rick the Savage. We'll be right back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same
I
show.
gotta take a piss.
Yeah, I do too, and I gotta drink a beer. We'll be right back. Make sure you hit that share button and show some love. We'll be right back.
BeReal.tv.
All right, we're back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same show, and I'm gonna give a big round of applause and a welcome to the homie. Also, he's an artist as well. And overall, it's a very interesting dude. I know him as Rick, but your artist name is Rick the Savage.
Yes, sir. Savage God.
Savage God, dog. What's up with you, man? It's been a minute, dog. Like, when I first met you, you weren't doing music.
I mean, like, I really, like, to be honest with you, I wasn't doing music back then, but, like, I was all into the weed game and the cannabis because I had just come home.
Where we met. And
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. I just come home off of doing the little 10 years in the feds. So.
This one says it like it's nothing, bro. He's like, just a little 10 years,
I
In the
mean,
feds.
yeah, for real. But then you do 90% of the time.
I mean, I was 19 years old, so, 19 to 29, it wasn't nothing. I was young. I was wilding out in there, you know what I mean? It was what it was, you know what I mean?
It's a passage in your life,
Yeah. I mean, when you live that life and you're really about it, I mean, that's coming. I mean, I'm lucky it wasn't life. That's the honest.
I mean, you don't get a name, Savage aside to, like just for decoration, like
Nah.
it's not like adding a Lil or something or into your rap name. It's just
Yeah,
all
exactly.
around, every point in your life, you've been pretty savage with it.
I mean, to be honest with you, the name really resonated with me when I was hanging out with Fredo Santana a lot. And he used to tell me, like, man, you a savage. Like, man, folks, you a savage. Like, and that's really, like what made me, like, really get into that name like that and really embrace it. But to be honest with you, my whole life, like, I've been wild, man.
I mean,
I've been crazy, man.
if you're down to talk about it, up to like, at what point, like, you know, like, how many phases of your life did you have to like switch, bro? Because I imagine, I mean, obviously you're really about that life, you know, that hood lifestyle. So
Man,
comes along, you know, you out there in the field, you know, like, so you grew up with that
Man.
life.
12 years old, man. I was in the juvenile system, like already going in, like in there.
At 12 years old, dog?
Wilding out, man, in the juvenile system. You know, and I just kept going in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? Doing all the juvenile stages, you know, juvie, YA, all that. And then, you know what I mean? Then I really came back. And when I got out of rites of passage, I came to the hood, and my hood had a gang of little homies, and they were wild. Them boys were turned. And it was just like, okay.
It was just with it. So you were just like, oh, this is cracking.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19 years old, and it was just like, okay, let's get to it then. And man, that's how we caught the, you know, that federal case. We were really going.
Damn, dog, you wasted no time in getting back.
Yeah, we were going crazy out there, man, crazy. And then, you know, feds came in and took us down. It was like a 76-man indictment. So,
God damn, dog, that is no fucking joke right there.
yeah,
dog.
it was all over the news, all that, you know, 4 a.m. takedown on Fox and all that. But, I mean, sitting in there, I realized, like, man, I've always wanted to rap. I always had, like, a bunch of little hood CDs for the homies and stuff like that. And I was like, man, this isn't where it's at no more, man. Like, being locked up, sitting in there, man, eating that food, being cold in themselves, and it's like,
Working out all the time.
man, all that, bro, every morning, you know. But it's like, what people don't understand is, like, a lot of people can go to jail for 3-6 months, and they can slide through. But when you in there doing them years like that, and you're living in there with them people who, like, that's their life, like, man, you got to adjust, and you got to be that.
It's a whole different rule system in there, you know?
Exactly. And, I mean, there's a lot of people who they go and PC up real quick, and you know what I mean, and they live their life that way. But if you real and you solid, you got to follow them rules, and you got to walk that line. And I mean, you just become accustomed to it.
So the decision to kind of like, you already have been making me like, when was the first time you like recorded, like even when you were making like your hood CDs and stuff, like when was the first time you actually recorded something?
Man, the first time I recorded something was at my homie Menace's house. Little Menace, he don't fuck with the hood no more, but you know, he was at the house and he had a little computer with a little mic.
Just, you know, a little setup?
We just started, you know, dissing the enemies and, you know, shooting out the homies who were locked up, and you know what I mean? And everybody started feeling it, and I remember.
How old are you within?
Around then, I think I was like 15 years old, somewhere around there. I
Okay.
had a song called 3 Little G's, and like everybody was on that song. Like, oh man, 3 Little G's, like, you know what I mean? 3 Little G's coming out the back streets, like that was a song. That was the one that everybody was banging in the hood, and that's when I knew, like, man, I could do something with this if I really like push with it.
When you're like in the hood, dog, like, and you know, and you do like the music shit, like. Does it like everybody be bumping the shit like that?
No,
you know, like
hell
it's just
yeah.
off of like GP, you know, just
Hell yeah, man. My little homies be like bugging me, like, man, what the fuck? Send us the motherfucking music, man. Like my homie Local's like, man, I need that. Like, you know what I mean? And like all my little homies, like even some of my little homies, it makes me feel good because they want to do better for themselves now. Like my little homie Badger, you know, shout out little Badger. He like, man, you know, like I want to start doing music, big homie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? For me, that's good because that's something that could possibly keep him out of the system.
you changing the direction.
You know what I mean? That make me feel good. You know what I mean? To be able to give the opportunity to the little homies like that.
Cause I mean, you do see like now that like, cause I mean, obviously from your little homies seeing you like get in trouble and go through it and then come back and just readjust and like, I mean, cause you coming back and doing the music. I remember I was hosting that when I first saw you like. Cause I knew what is it? I know your cousin, right? Chubbs, yeah.
Yeah, Chubbzilla.
Yeah. So shout out to Chubbzilla, by the way. Fucking
Big boy. Big
yeah,
boy.
man. Yo,
Big boy.
He stay eating good, bro. Every time he posts stuff like
he eating, man. Couple people might be salty about that, but I don't give a fuck. That's my cousin though. That's family.
Hey man, just Chubbs always had a lot of love this way, man. But that's how, you know, and I knew you as like his cousin, and I was like, all right. So I knew like, you know, all the homies was like, oh, you know, homie just got out, and I remember like Jaime was like, yeah, Rick's going up, and I was like, what is he doing though? Like, you know, because I thought you were gonna like, you know, like do something or like, you know, I didn't know he was like, oh, he raps, and I was like, and I remember you went in there hype, bro. Like that shit was, this fool was hype, dog. I'm talking about like this fool was jumping off the fucking stage, so from seeing you from that performance to like. Seeing how like direction you got it now, it's like, I mean, we work with the same engineer and you know, and producer.
Shout out to A-Way Music, man.
Yep.
Shout out.
Hey, wait.
you know, he'll be mad if he didn't get his name
bro.
on the show. Hey, wait, you know what I mean? We gonna, you know what I mean? We don't
No,
want
no.
no problems,
He
Emilio.
wouldn't get mad. He would just make a post about it.
Yeah.
Like he'll be like,
I'm
"No,
booked for the next 6 months. Don't ask me for nothing.
oh man, all right, you know what? Now, anyway, if you're watching this, now I'm for sure getting in the studio with Rick because this whole fucking just getting on you shit. Because we do that to him too, bro, all the time. It
Need
doesn't
my
stop
fucking
here.
Studio time, way.
He's like, "What's up, Rick? I had a dream today, Rick. We got to get in there."
Yeah, dude, oh my god, is that what it's like? Does he come at you with the shit?
I heard the song in my head.
Oh my god, bro. See,
And then we'll get in the studio and he'll fall asleep out the tree. Like, what the hell?
he do be doing that shit though, man.
He go to sleep if you give him too much weed for sure.
Man, I be wondering. That's just hilarious, man. But he does make some dope shit. I have heard some of the stuff that you've been working on with him, and it sounds dope, man. He finds different ways to fuck with your style, and you know, like what do you have planned? Like, are you working on an album?
I mean, to be honest with you, like A-Way, when me and A-Way first linked, like he had a different style of music. My music, like I really want to make music where like everybody who's really in the streets, who's really out there gang banging, rolling around with a heat, doing whatever, you know, they doing out there. You know, I'm not saying I condone that, but, you know, for the little homies that's really out there, I want my music to touch them. I want them to be able to bang that in the hood and be like, man, he went through what I went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if he made it out, I could make it out. You know what I mean? And
kind of like providing a different avenue for like
yeah,
people
definitely.
that like, cause you know, I mean, in all due reality, cause is it something that you just eventually like step down from that lifestyle eventually, like at a certain age, or
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I'm not saying I'm still running around there jumping out the car with a burner and everything.
No, I mean, like obviously
but-
not on that crazy level, but I'm
but,
saying like that
I
calms
mean,
down after at one point, right?
I got my little homies with me all the time. Like my little homie D be staying rolling with me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, for real. Like, I really embrace people who really from the mud and really from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't that and you pretending to be that, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I don't care if you have 10 million followers and you telling me you could sign me to a deal tomorrow. If you faking you not about it, I will not fuck with you. You know what I mean? And that's on the real. So really with my music, I've been picky about who I mess with. Because there's a lot of people who they've done shady stuff. Like, look, I'm just gonna take the whole 6ix9ine thing for instance.
Yeah, speak on it.
I would
bro.
never do a track with 6ix9ine. I don't care what he says, what his reasoning is. There is no reason that you snitch ever, period.
Just off the code.
And here's the reason why. You chose that lifestyle. You signed up for it. Don't say, oh, these fools did me dirty when the cuss went on. Say they did me dirty before the cuss went on and get the fuck out of my house. Then maybe we could be like, all right, he wasn't already fucking with them, you know, whatever it was. But, I mean, come on, man. You know how many of my co-defendants switched when they hit that courtroom? Come on, man. I can't fuck with that.
Yeah, I saw
So-
a lot of angry people when you were
You know what I
you were
mean?
going
So-
through the trial, dog.
Yeah, so it's like for me, you know, I'm really like I'm picky about who I mess with. Right now, you know, to be honest, I've been messing with my boy BOE Sosa real tough. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Shout
man,
out the
shout
whole
out.
BOE gang. You know what I mean?
He is in the house. I believe.
You know what
Is
I
he
mean?
not? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
Hey.
Momo, DJ, Quan. You know what I mean? All the BOE gang up in here. You know, them my slimes right there. You know what I mean? And for real, we don't even fuck with each other on no music tip. Everybody be like, oh man, we're the feature. Like, yeah, we gonna do music eventually, but I fuck with Slime on some real, like, that's the little homie right there. He in the city, so I'm gonna show him love. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't understand that. If you can't understand that, you got no place rapping about it.
Do you feel that people have that don't have that understanding because there's not too many individuals out there that really live by the code like the way you know what I mean? Because
They
like
weren't
when you speak on this shit, bro, like you know just by the way you say it's like you know the shit is really with the shits. You know it's like
they haven't been through it. You know what I mean? On the real, they haven't been through it. A lot of people see us and they see rappers and celebrities and they see the jewelry and they think like, oh, I want to be around this dude. You know, there's money. He's doing this. He's going on Be Real TV. He's doing Cali Plug interviews. You know, he's doing performances. I mean, you perform. You've seen people that gravitate.
they have an
towards you
automatic
when
yeah.
the winning started.
Yeah.
I don't want those people around me.
That's real
I want
talk.
the dudes around me who are gonna be with me when I have nothing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If I got nothing to put on the table, then me and you gonna split this cheeseburger together. Those are the dudes I want around me when I'm winning. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. That's real talk, man. A lot of people can't say that, man, because a lot of people that get that chance to be in that limelight, you don't really, you know, because even through like some of these artists like that are currently relevant, when you see their shit like their vlogs and shit, and you go back to their early shit and you see who they're around with, and then you see like the last 2 years of this shit, it ain't
Never the same people.
It's never the
Never.
same people. It always
Never the
changed
same
up.
people.
And don't get me wrong, sometimes there is some people that are not. They're not good for you. You know what I mean? Some people are toxic in a sense, but at the
That
same
I
time,
can understand.
yeah. But if you have your day ones and people have proven themselves and have been there from day one, it's like, hey man, it's like there's no reason to switch up on your folks.
It's like me, I'm me no matter what, no matter who I deal with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't sit there and bow down to like any man or no other man. Like, I judge every man by his actions and how he treats me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about your status, who you are, none of that. Like, on the real, like, I mess with people because I've been out here in the streets and I know how good it feels to finally take one win for the home team. And when I see other dudes that really came from where I came from and they winning too, that shit make me happy. Like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
see that. You know what I mean? That's on the real, man. It's like, so for me, like, all my boys that are around me have been with me when we had no lights, when we had a little trap house in NoHo. And, like, a lot of people see the jewelry and they think, like, oh,
I
man.
went to
like,
that house, dog.
Yeah, like,
I remember the house, dog.
Man. So, like, a lot of people see the jewelry and stuff and they think, like, oh, the rap game. Like, I want to be a rapper. Anybody who's rapping and came from the streets will tell you straight up. I'm going to be real with you. Drug money is better than rap money. I'd rather sell drugs any day of the week. But the feds are watching. The feds are trying to lock a motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? The feds want to give me life. They just tried to give the boy 30 years last time. So I got to take this slow money and try to rap. But people got to understand, I'd rather sell drugs. I'd be living a lot better. I'll tell you that much. I'd be living a lot better. I'd be having a big mansion in the hills already, all that. Pushing big boy cars through the streets, all that. This rap money's slow.
Oh yeah,
That's real.
That is real. That's real shit right there. But like,
Cost money.
but it can't get more real than how he just told you right there. If you're listening and you watching the show, is that you can't, like, if you're really gonna sign up for that lifestyle, yeah, you're gonna 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna get to the jewelry. You're gonna get to the shit, but. Like you said, they watching you. I mean, he's not talking
jail,
about
bro.
you flipping like a little weed here and there. He's talking about selling drugs, man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm talking
like,
about
like,
big boy birds across the motherfucking border. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like for real.
fucking pájaros.
You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand that though. But like, if you sold drugs and you know how much money you were making.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I'm like, man, the money I was making selling dope, man, it beats rap money any day of the week.
It makes you not want to rap and shit. You be like, man, fuck this.
I could do tours all year and probably not make the money I make on the block in a month.
just fucking go on tour, just like,
Keep
yo,
it real.
the Rick tour.
You know what I mean? I remember when the feds on our indictment, they said that they counted by them just what they seen over wiretaps. They counted up $1 million in profit in a week.
Fuck. God
That's
damn,
a week, my boy.
bro.
Who out here rapping make $1 million a week?
God damn, bro. God
Maybe Diddy. You know what I mean? Maybe
yeah,
Diddy.
he's like,
Yeah.
maybe Diddy.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money, bro.
You
But
know
there's
what?
drug dealers really making that on the real. You know what I mean?
Man, you're real with that shit right there, dog. Like, the fact that you're like, I don't think nobody could ever even like just be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and like try to even like ask you about it, be like, oh, is this even real or not? Because people, like, obviously when you keep going bigger in your career, people are gonna be like, oh, I wonder if this was. I was like, man, he ain't putting no cap on this shit. Like, this
Man,
shit.
you know what? On the real, since I started coming up in the rap game, I've had so many people around me that been in prison with me, that were there on the block with me, that know who I am from the streets. That it's impossible for anyone ever to question my character. I mean, to be honest with you, that's why I did what I did. That's why I never told. That's why I never PC'd up on the yard, because I knew if I was gonna come out and really win for the streets, I had to be real, man. I couldn't have that on my jacket. I couldn't have someone come out of prison and be like, oh, I was with dude. Man, Salam PC'd up on the yard. You can't be a rapper and then be like, man, Salam was in PC.
Yeah,
I can't respect that. Come on, man. I was on the yard 24/7. I was right there on the main line. Shoe terms
Shit
and all
broke
that.
out. You was right there.
Right there. And I got my boys. I got tracks with my boys. Like, shout out Bam Soprano. You know what I mean? That's my boy right there. We got a track dropping, and that was my celly in the bed. You know what I mean? And in the track he says it. You know what I mean? Hey, celly, tell him about the rusty shank. That's he talking about something we really went through. You know what I mean?
He said, tell about the roasty shank.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's my boy right there. You know what I mean? And shout out my boy John from P Stones. You know what I mean? He just came home. You know what I mean? Slime in the halfway house right now. That's a good dude right there, man. You know what I mean? And on the real, like, he was right there with me on the yard too. You know what I mean? I talked to him a little bit today. As a matter of fact, I got to go visit him at the halfway house on Saturday. So when I tell people that I was really about this and I'm still fucking with people that I was in the dirt with, I'm serious with that.
A lot of people don't go back and like check, like, you know, because
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
spend some years with some people, you know, like a lot of people that like, oh, they get out and they're like, oh well, like,
You know what I mean?
I ain't checking back on those fools. Like,
You know what I mean? One of my main producers right now is in the feds doing a term for bringing dope over from Mexico. You know what I mean?
damn.
Shout out Cam Keys. You know what I mean?
Fucking Rick gives him a shout out and shit. That's like some real
boy,
T-shirt right there. He's like,
Cam Keys, boy. He in the little drug program right now in the feds. He about to come home. You know what I mean? I'll be talking to him, chopping it up. You know what I mean?
man, that's like, because you're so picky with like who you work with in regards to music. Who are the people that you do have like collabs or like have any collabs in the work with? Because like I'm, you know, like you said it right here. You're like, hey, you know what? If I'm gonna fuck with somebody from this, like, you know, some music shit, like it's gonna be somebody that like I really fuck with and I respect with because I know they're like they're straight, you know.
Right now, to be honest, like the main person that I'm really fucking with musically is TF Third. You know what I mean? Shout out TF Third, boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The WAP. You know what I mean? The
Is that the
unicorn,
dude from
boy.
Long Beach?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
one with low inside.
Yeah,
with Freaky Out.
I heard it, dude.
Yeah. Through WAP, baby. That's the king. You know what I mean? Unicorns and gods, boy. That's my boy right there. That's my brother. You know what I mean? And right now, I got a couple tracks with him. I got a couple tracks that I'm gonna be working on with Noah the Third. You know what I mean? King through WAP. You know what I mean? He's gonna be coming in the studio next week. You know what I mean? I plan on doing a little something with young BOE Mumu over there. You know what I mean? Mumu stay killing the tracks. You know what I mean? With DJ. You know what I mean? Me and Sosa gonna work on something in the future. You know what I mean? We never know when we gonna drop something. We ain't really trying to be in here. You know what I mean? Telling people these are the moves we making. We just gonna surprise y'all when we pop out. You know what I mean?
Because you do stay in the studio, bro. I see every time. If you don't post it, Emilio's posting it. Like, for sure he's posting it. Like,
Yeah.
if he's essentially, he's for sure posting it.
Man, I came in off the E-way last night from trapping out of town and jumped in the studio and dropped the track at 5 in the morning last night.
Damn. At 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Wait, was Emilio recording?
Nah. Shout out Vital Minds, man. That's one of my other engineers and producers. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shout outs, boy.
How do you?
Team big, boy. The circle winning, boy.
I feel like that's the thing that comes along with just being a gangster. Gangsters get a lot of shout out, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, if you look at it, for a lot of the people that I'm shouting out are doing something.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah. That's the good thing.
You're remembering the motherfuckers that are doing work and trying to do some shit with their lives.
These are real block dudes, but they really working and doing things. You know what I mean? Like that's big. Like I could appreciate that. You know what I mean?
I mean, they probably say they probably say the same thing about you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You, like you said, man. Like, not a lot of people even want. I mean, fuck, man, that's a lot of time. Number one, imagine that shit. That's a lot of fucking time, and like you're going to Club Fed, not even the fucking Animal House. Like,
real
it's just
deal.
like, you know.
I did that state prison time too, and to be honest with you, I think I'd rather do state time. State time was a little bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, you know, they don't call it Club Fed for no reason, you know.
It was cool in the beginning, man. When I first got to the feds, we used to have like soda machines and salad bars and all that. It was cool, you know what I mean? But then when they cut the budget after 9/11 and all that, it started going downhill, and the feds got boo, man. I didn't want to be there no more.
It's just like, I want to get transferred, get out of here.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, really with the music, I'm going to be doing a video soon. I just recently got put on Juice City Entertainment, you know what I mean? So
That's the label?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Congrats on that, man. Round of applause for that.
I'm
That's a big accomplishment, man. Get to a label, man. Like, you know, whether it's independent, indie, or a big record label, it doesn't matter. It's an accomplishment as an artist to have somebody that's willing to invest not only their money, but, you know, to invest their resources and invest most of all their time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And developing an artist and helping them. I mean, not just developing, but just helping them develop more in their career. Because you know, you obviously have established what you have established, and you know, you have a pretty set mentality in what the fuck you want, dog. Like you're like, you know what? I'm sticking by this. Like, you know, you said no more. It can't be more real than the way you said it. You said, yeah, you know, I'd rather just be selling drugs, but you know, like I gotta take it easy with this little rap buddy real quick.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. The feds gonna knock you, man. And when people say the feds are watching, they ain't playing, man. The feds are watching. Feds are knocking people off of IG, man. Stop posting guns. Stop putting your business out there like that. I mean, for real, man. I can't stress it enough, man. You gonna get knocked on them IG police, boy. Like for real, man. Like I tell people, man, why you gotta post a gun if a motherfucker know you got it? If they know you shoot it, you ain't gotta post it. I used to post a gang of guns. But-
he does not. There's no cap on that shit, dog. I remember there's like a fucking.
I was young and dumb, and the feds knocked me over the head, and you know what I mean.
Bro,
So
I mean,
now
but-
I'm cool.
Let me tell
I
you,
don't
bro.
own guns anymore. No guns.
This
Team
fool,
no guns.
you ever seen that movie with Arnold? Like when the fool has the two fucking ropes in the pack, and he has the two. That's what's his IG pics, dog. This shit was like Rambo with this shit. I'm like, I would look through my IG and I'm like, what the fuck? I'll just trip out and I'm like, man, this Chubb's crazy ass cousin.
Yo, but at the end of the day, you may have you posted those pictures, but I feel like you were the real deal at the end of the day with that shit. A lot of these people just post pictures to fucking front and act like they're about that shit.
They were movie props.
Yeah.
they were movie props.
They were movie props.
Is
They
that
weren't real.
the excuse motherfuckers be saying? Oh, they were just movie props. They weren't real.
Like, I got an idea right now for a video that I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna leak it right now, but people are gonna laugh their ass off when I shoot my video. They're gonna be like, "This fool is crazy." They're
Oh,
gonna be
man.
like, "Man," and people are gonna be like, "Man, this fool is crazy." But the idea is gonna be like, they're gonna be like, "Okay, we get it." You know what I mean? We get it.
I really like the, I'm not gonna lie. There's a big transformation, like from knowing you from the first time that I met you to like seeing like how you, like you take your career very serious, bro. You're very in control of what you want in regards to the vision you want to paint. You know what I mean? You're making music for motherfuckers that are like really about that life, and you're very specific with who you work with. You keep it like G down to every fucking last fucking.
Yeah, definitely.
Dropping the shit, and I mean, it can't get more real than that, like.
Yeah, definitely. Even like the bigger names I want to work with, I'm picky about who I want to work with. Like people have been telling me, work with this dude, work with that dude, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm cool, man. You know what I mean? I'm cool, but like, I want to work with people like, I'm trying to work with RJ. You know what I mean? Like I feel like RJ really someone from LA. That
Yeah, he really be out there, like really
stupid
doing this
young.
shit.
You know what I mean? Stupid young, really with the functions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his video shoots are like, the shits are active, dog.
You know what I mean? And those are like, a couple people, you know what I mean? Like my boy Bozo Bam, you know what I mean? Shout out Bozo Bam, you know what I mean? Trying to, you know what I mean? He was on the yard with my boys in the state pen, so I know he official, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, all right, let's link up, let's do something. You know what I mean?
And that's like the ultimate screening process right there, where it's like, yeah, let me check your resume real quick.
Yeah, my homie hitting me up from the yard. I mean, he don't got a cell phone or nothing. It's like when they let him use phone time. I'm just saying. I don't want nobody run up in my little homie's cell. But, my little homie hit me. He's like, that's my homie. Like, from the yard. So I'm like, okay. He left the yard in good standings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to fuck with dude.
So, man, that's really straightforward. What do you like smoking on, dog? I mean, you're a stoner at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Now, man, I gotta wake up every day and smoke Big Boy Goon Woods, man. You know what I mean?
What's in them though?
Man, they roll up nothing but pure Cannabis Brothers flower or Mr. 12 and 12. So, I mean, they got flavors like Dosey Do, Pure Kush, the Sour Sandia.
Damn, that
GSC.
shit sounds good, dog.
I mean, they got crazy flavors, man. The grape pie. Like,
What's
man,
it called?
Goon Woods.
Goonwoods?
Yeah.
Are they big?
They just came out, but they're getting big. You
No, I'm
remember,
saying like on the size of the wood. Like,
there's 4 grams in every wood.
Oh, damn, that's a big fucking smoke right there. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
That's 4 grams in every wood.
I think
you remember Vic 2 the Goon?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin Vic. You know what I mean? That's him and Oscar 420. That's
They were always like, they were like, you can't separate those fools, dog.
Yeah. Those my little family right there. You know what I mean?
And that's tight. Shout out to them too, dog. I haven't seen those. Every time I do see those homies, they always are kicking it. You can't.
They're always cushy.
Yeah, they're always pretty much like, they're always high. I just noticed that they always are fucking high, dog. Hey, man, that's fucking dope, man. I'm good. Like I said, man, you've been doing a lot of stuff. What's in the near future for you, dog? Like aside from like music, do you plan to take it like up and out? Like eventually, like how you say you want to influence a lot of people that are out there living that lifestyle.
I mean, of course, I want to go all the way with it with clothing, music and everything. But really, like I said, like at the end of the day, man, I just want to feed my team, man. That's all I want to do. I just want to feed the team. However that could happen, man. If all my boys are living good, chilling, not stressed out on no bills or nothing, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling. I did it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. Damn, that's the most not selfish shit I've heard in a minute.
What's up, man?
That's on the real, and on the real, a lot of people can say that like they break with their team and all that, but like you can ask my little homies, like I've been there with them. You know what I mean? In the trap house, I didn't have a house in the hills while they lived in the trap house. I had a room in the trap house. Now they know to stay the fuck up out my room, but you know what I mean. But you know, I was right there with them. You know what I mean? And when they ate 99-cent menu, I ate 99-cent menu. You know what I mean? When I go eat at Fleming's, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bring them home a plate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Can't take them rowdy motherfuckers to Fleming's, but
Hey, but that's real shit right there, though, man. Like, if you fucking split some fucking ramen with your homies, and you know you could go to fine dining to Pacific Dining Cart, you know what I mean? Like all together, that's some real shit right there, and that's really the definition of breaking bread with your team.
a lot of people don't do that, man. A lot of people don't do that, and y'all know who you are, man. You know what I mean? If you feeling bad about what I'm saying right now, then that's your own guilty conscience, man. You know that, man.
Fix that.
You know what I mean? Break bread with your team, man. They gonna be there for you when no one else will.
And that's real shit, man. I mean, a lot of people, they do forget that shit. Don't you agree, Shiki?
All the time, man.
I was like, man, we've seen it way too many times here, dog. But hey, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, you know, you got like, as long as you're doing good, you're gonna be able to make those moves yourself, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And when you're doing good, I mean, your whole team can do good because now you're in a position to help them. If they, like, have a dream or something they want to do, you know what I mean? You can be like, look, here goes a little money. You know what I mean? Let me, let me see what you can do with it.
Yeah,
now, if you mess that up, don't come to me and ask me for nothing else.
That's real shit, though, man. Like, it's not a lot of people that have that mentality. Like, it's like somebody has a business idea. That's the definition of helping your team come up. It's like, so let's say somebody tells you, like, hey, man, like, I got this idea. This business is gonna cost. I need a G to just buy the equipment. You know what I mean? Like, he give me that business loan.
Yeah, man, run
dog,
that.
go do it. Like 3 months down the line, you know what I mean? Just like, let me see where you're at.
And, you know, a lot of times, you know, people feel stupid, and this is where you hear people say, oh, man, that dude switched up when he made it. Nah, he didn't switch up. You didn't lend him that bad, and someone else did, and then he made it. I mean, hey, you know, can't be mad at him now.
Yeah, man, that is, hell yeah, man, that is real shit right there. You can't get mad when motherfuckers go somewhere else and somebody else is willing to give them that
opportunity.
That opportunity to or that helping hand to be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take that chance and I believe in your vision. And they try to come at you with the same thing. And let's just say they even considered you first. Yeah, and like you chose to be that person to be like, nah, I'm good. All right, well, that's on you then.
You know, that happened with me a lot musically. A lot of people didn't, you know, give me the studio time or didn't, you know, weren't willing to do features with me. And now that I'm popping, ooh, are they hating, man? Ooh, because them boys ain't nowhere near on my level. You know what I mean? And I mean, I ain't even trying to sound cocky, but, man, like, you know, I could tell you how many people are they probably hitting my DM right now just trying to kick it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep the circle small, though, boy.
They're on the pending list.
Yeah.
you know the request, the message request list?
You got to keep the circle small, though, boy.
It's the best
way.
way.
What I mean?
I be leaving people in that list sometimes, dog. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, man. You know what the pending messages? That way they don't know if you got it. Be like, yeah, I didn't forgot it, fam.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, man. You know
my bad. You know, it's been 3 years in my inbox, but I didn't see it.
You know, one person I did forget to shoot out, though, that I'm working with musically, who's, like, actually a big name who reached out to me, and I got to say, like, he's real, and I got to say, because he's going through a little thing right now, so I want to say, you know what I mean, I'm there to support him, you know what I mean, as a friend, and you know, shout out to Fat Nick, man. Like, Fat Nick is, that's a good dude right there, man. And me and him going to be doing some things musically, and, you know what I mean, for real, like, dude's a real good dude, man, and I fuck with him on multiple levels.
That's dope, man. He's what is it? I've seen him live a couple times, and he
goes crazy.
It's a pretty lit show. Like, you know, it's not too many big dudes that can move around like that, bro.
Yeah. His new music that he's coming out with is wild, man. He's gonna
still have the long hair.
Yeah. He's gonna see a whole new platform though with this new one, man. I mean, you know,
but you gonna do some music with him too?
Yeah, for sure. We just talked the other day. You know
man, that's tight right there, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I look forward to that. You know what I mean?
Where can people like check your music out like right now, like for the stuff that you have out, like
right now? Nowhere.
You don't have anything out right now?
In A-Way Music's car. Hey, I'm gonna be releasing some things soon. I just talked to A-Way the other day about mastering some stuff for me, so once I pick out a few songs and get them mastered, I'm gonna drop a couple things and. People will definitely be able to, go check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram.
You should be posting
you know what I mean?
little snippets here and there. When
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, Rick the Savage God, and when I finally do drop music, you guys are gonna see what it is, and you guys are gonna be blown away, man. Cause I got some crazy things coming, man.
Talk about real shit.
Yeah, and some people that really out here popping that you wouldn't even think would be messing with someone who only been out of prison for like 2 months. On the real, you know what I mean? I hit the ground running.
Man, that's how you know that you had a lot of people willing to embrace you right back, and be like, you know what, like this is what you want to do, and it's being for real. Then like we're gonna fucking get down to it, and you started getting to it, man. And now a lot of people that have that tendency of going right back. You know what I mean?
Man, that's my worst nightmare right there, man. Every day I wake up and I think, like, man, am I doing something that could send me back? Man, like, will the feds take this the wrong way? Because the feds will take shit the wrong way. Your boy could be doing something, and you could just call him and be like, man, hey, how'd that go the other day? You could be talking about fucking him fixing his pipes at his house or something, but they're going to be like, oh, man, he was talking about the drug deal. Now pull him in on the conspiracy. Man, I'm good on that, man. I'm terrified of that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's...
You know what I mean? If the DEA and the FBI is watching this, I am not doing anything illegal anymore. I'm making music. I'm saying, no. I'm being real. Don't try to 6ix9ine me.
I mean, shit, the only thing you done here is fucking hit that blunt, dog, and just talked about new music in here.
I mean, this shit legal in Cali now, man.
Yep.
This is good California grown weed.
Man, man, like I said, congratulations to you, and switching it around, dog. It's proud to see, as a homie, to see you fucking progress so much. You know what I mean? And just have that mentality switched up, dog, and just be ready to influence the younger generation. Not a lot of people do that shit, dog. So especially in your lane, dog. Like when you come from in your background, they don't do that shit, dog. Like a lot of people forget.
That, man. I appreciate it.
And much respects to you on you're dropping gems all day here, dog. Just straight realness, and not too many people come on here and do that shit, and I appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys, and we got to do something musically too, man.
Oh, dude, the studio's right there, man. We got the legendary studio right there.
Hell yeah, we got to jump up in here.
We're down, and we'll fucking trap Emilio in here, dog.
Yeah. He tries to hide you. It's like you know what I mean. You're his special.
Nah,
little
what you
friend,
mean? Just fucking just hit me up, bro.
I'll be like, what's up with these old man here? Oh, well, he's just busy. And
you should have told him, man. I know that motherfucker before you. Like,
hey, he doesn't believe it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
I told him the other day, I was like, I've known Charles for like a couple years, and like, I was like, I don't think you knew rapper Rick. Like, I knew stupid Savage Rick.
The last time that we seen each other, actually, I don't know if you remember, was at the Rainbow Lounge. You were right there with Be Real.
Yeah.
And some dudes pulled up tripping on Chubs, and it was a little situation.
Yep.
We were at our.
that was, and I was just like, man, I was like, well, this is happening. Like, I was just like, man, we just got this fucking cheese plate. This is like, I was like, I just rolled this joint up, man. I was like, B's not gonna want to kick it here. It's gonna
Hell yeah, nah, I kept it cool, man. I love the Rainbow Lounge.
Yeah, man, that place is cool, man. It's a good place to go smoke and go enjoy some good food, and it's embracing the California culture. And round of applause, and you follow him at Rick the Savage.
Yeah, Rick the Savage God.
Rick the Savage God, and stay on the lookout for his music. A-Way's gonna have it. He's gonna talk about the platforms. There's a lot of collabs. Follow this man for your daily dose of realness. Cause I'm pretty sure he be posting some real shit.
Yeah.
There was no sugar on any of the shit that he said here today, people.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Like, if you've ever been curious of what's it like to be a drug dealer and get in trouble for it.
If you're about that life, you knew this man was speaking facts.
He tells you like the consequences to it, and it is real as fuck. As real as can be. Like, there was no lies on this shit.
Hell yeah.
So we'll be right back on the We Don't Smoke the Same show. We're gonna talk to DJ Renegade from Curious Radio Entertainment, and he's gonna do a special closeout because DJ C-Rock's not here today. So we'll be right back.
Hey.
BeReal.tv. Wow. BeReal.tv.
All right, man. That was a pretty real fucking interview, man. And salute to Rick.
Shout out Rick.
Shout out Rick, the Savage. Fucking keeping it real.
Legit.
And keeping it G, dog.
Straight up G, dog.
Thank you for watching the show. We're going to have a special closeout by DJ Renegade from Curious Radio Entertainment. Make sure you guys enjoy this special closeout that we got going on because he definitely gets funky with it. I like his style. It's definitely a little different from what you're used to here on a regular. and I like different. It's that
Yeah.
that shit that it makes you want to dance and shit.
Makes you want to say Jesus Christ.
It makes you want to say Jesus Christ. What is it? Make sure you guys follow. We Don't Smoke the Same official page at wdsts official on Instagram. The High and Hungry TV on Instagram. Subscribe to the new to the new episode on the B-Roll TV YouTube.
Yeah.
FlavorsByEzone.com for all the merch. Thank you to all the sponsors.
Yeah.
Bizwoods, Lucky Carts, Pixy Stix, Tropicali, and Dime Industries, and Bizwoods. Yeah, I'm pretty high, and we've been smoking a lot today, and my brain's pretty much fried right now. Dog.
You rolled up like 4 fucking baseball bats.
It was
earlier.
40 grams.
Jesus Christ.
40 grams that we smoked today, back to back, back to back. And yeah, enjoy this closeout. I'm gonna enjoy this beer. Shikadelic, any last things?
Just thank you to everyone watching live on Facebook right now, and thank you to everyone that's been watching the High and Hungry series. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable around everyone as far as like judging the food and shit and just talking shit and being myself. Shout out to everyone. Be on the lookout for more episodes.
Yep, and new music. But I'm gonna check the plays.
That too, music.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the plays for on the SoundCloud, and if I got 1,000 plays, a new song, "Money in the Trash," will be up tonight. So enjoy that and enjoy this closeout. Till next time.
Yeah.
BeReal.tv.
You fucking motherfucker! DJ West Coast Renegade.
No man.